Good morning to all. In today's video, we are going to study second chapter of OC, that is functions of management. In function of management, we have to study various functions such as planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. Now see all of you introduction part. We have already discussed various management principles in the first chapter in detail. We have studied principles given by Henry Fayol, principles given by F.W. Taylor. Principle is nothing but it is a guideline to the organization for the smooth flow of organization. While achieving any objective, we need to go through various functions. Management runs on the functions of management. See, in last chapter of 11th standard, that is management. In management study, we have studied many definitions given by Mary Parker Follett, given by Henry Fayol, given by George Terry. Mary Parker Follett said, management is an art of getting things done from others. Whereas Henry Fayol said management means to forecast, to plan, to organize, to direct, to control, to coordinate. So these are all the meaning and definition of definition and meaning of management. So management is nothing. Management means performing all functions of management. Now, one example is given in your textbook. See, in a joint Hindu family business, Karta is doing a proper planning of every work. Means Karta is a head of a family. He is the senior most member in the family. So, he is given a task of planning. So, he makes a plan for every work and for every member. Then the Karta organizes various things which are required to fulfill the objective. Then he takes help of the other members. Other members means co-partners for his support. For smooth functioning of family as well as family business, the Karta directs the co-partners, guide them, coordinate with the co-partners and keep a strict control on every task. So whatever the Karta is doing with the help of other is called as management. Means he has done a planning work, he has done a directing work, he guide the co-partner, he has done a coordinating work, he keeps a strict control. Strict control means he has done a controlling work. So all together is known as management. Means if you have to do any task in any organization or in your life, you have to do all the functions of management like planning, organizing, directing, coordinating and controlling. So every success of business organization is a result of efficient management. The tasks which are given to achieve organizational goal is called as management. Management is a set of principles which relate to the various functions such as planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, controlling, etc., which are helpful in achieving organizational goal. Now, functions of management. According to L.A. Allen, management is what manager does. So, जो मैनेजर कर रहा है उसी को आप क्या बोलोगे? मैनेजमेंट. This definition focuses on the role of manager in the form of different functions. The function starts with planning and ends with controlling. Every function is interrelated with other function. Means no function is separated. Each function is dependent on other function. Like planning, after planning you have to do organizing work, after organizing you have to do directing work, after directing you have to do coordination or proper coordination, then after coordination you have to do the controlling work. They are inseparable in nature. We cannot separate planning, organizing, directing. So they are inseparable in nature. Management function concerns with all levels of management, means it is applicable to all level of management, like it is applicable to top level management, it is applicable to middle level management, it is applicable to lower level management. Different management thinkers have classified functions of management differently, like according to Henry Fayol, to manage is to forecast, and to plan, to organize, to command and control. So different different thinker thinks differently. Like according to Henry Fayol, management means to forecast, to plan, to organize, to command and to control. Next, according to Luther Gulick, has given a keyword for management. That keyword is called as PODSCOP for management function. PODSCOP means, or PODSCOP stands for, P stand for planning, O stand for organizing, S stands for staffing, D stands for directing, C, O stands for coordination, R for reporting and B for budgeting. Reporting and budgeting functions are summarized in the function called as controlling. Means reporting and budgeting all together is known as controlling. Now our first function of management is planning. Planning is the basic function of the management. Every function of management is based on planning, means it is the main function of management. Other function of management like organizing, directing, controlling, coordinating, these all functions are based on planning. It means it includes deciding the thing to be done in advance. In short, planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it and who is to do it. Planning is an intellectual process of logical thinking and rational decision making. So planning is an intellectual process which is directly related to your mind, and logical thinking and rational decision making. Rational decision making means you have to focus what you are going to do in future. So planning is nothing but deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it and who is to do it. It focuses on organization's objectives and develop various courses of action. So it mainly focus on organization's objective. Then only you have to prepare a plan and develop a various course of action. For achieving organizational objective, you develop a various course of actions. So planning means deciding in advance, and that planning process is known as intellectual process. It mainly depends on logical thinking and it helps in taking a rational decision. So it focuses on organizational objective and helps to develop a various course of action. Designing a proper planning and implementing accordingly is the key of achieving the objective of an organization. If you have a proper plan, and for that proper plan, if you implemented that plan accordingly, then you are able to achieve objectives of an organization easily. So you have to design a proper plan and implement the same accordingly to achieve objectives of an organization. In short, planning is a detailed program of future course of action. Definition. Following are the some definitions or important definitions of planning given by different thinkers. First definition is given by Coons and O'Donnell. Planning is deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it and who is to do it. Planning bridges the gap from where we are and where we want to go. It makes possible things to occur which would not otherwise occur. So planning means deciding in advance what you have to do, how to do it, when to do it and who is to do it. It helps to bridge a gap where we are. Now where we are and where we want to go, it makes possible thing to occur and which would not otherwise occur. Without the planning or without planning work, you will not achieve your objectives. So to achieve an organizational goal, to achieve your aim, to achieve objectives of an organization, you have to do planning work. Planning helps an organization to grow and to achieve objectives of an organization. So it helps to bridge a gap from where we are and where we want to go. According to James Toner, planning is a process of establishing goals. So it is a process of establishing goals and a suitable course of action for achieving these goals. So it is a process of establishing goals and a suitable course of action for achieving these goals. So according to Coles, O'Donnell and James Toner, planning is the same. Now coming towards the next heading, that is importance of planning. Importance of planning. See, it is a fundamental function which gives an outline about where to go, how to go, and reduce the risk of uncertain future. Uncertain means which is not fixed. Unfixed future with the help of forecasting. The importance of planning is as follows. First importance of planning is it helps to set a clear objective. Planning is concerned with setting objectives, setting targets, and formulating plans to achieve them. So planning mainly concerned with setting objectives, setting targets, formulating plans to achieve them. It helps a manager to analyze the present conditions of the organization and on that basis to identify the ways of attaining the desired position in future. So planning is concerned with setting objectives, targets, formulating plans to achieve them. It helps a manager to analyze the present conditions of the organization and on that basis you will identify the ways of attaining the desired position in future. Second point is provide a path of action. Planning ensures that the goals or objectives are clearly stated. They act as a guide. So it ensures the goals and objectives are clearly stated or not. Then according to the planning you can act it. According to the planning you can act and it will help to provide a direction for doing the right things at the right time with the right way. It helps employees to know what organization has to do and what they must do for achieving the goals. So first point helps to set a clear objective. It is helpful for setting clear objectives. Second, it provides a path of action. Third point is planning improves performance. Planning helps a manager to improve future performance of the employees by establishing objectives and selecting a course of action. It is beneficial for the organization. Planning leads to efficient working of the employees. Means due to proper planning, an employees can work according to the guidelines given by the head. Due to proper planning, the employees can improve their future performances by establishing objectives. Due to proper planning, an employee can select the best course of action. Because of that, they can improve their performance in future. It helps an organization for efficient working of the employees. Therefore, for improvement in performance, planning is required. This improvement in performance will help an organization to achieve a higher profit. Rest point we will continue in next video. Thank you.